building a garden, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so we're gonna work hard. Tell everybody, like, comment, and subscribe. Got it? You need help? Oh, y'all, can I tell y'all, we're gonna be taking the best nap after this. All right, grab your half, my friend. Let's do it. Sam and Keaton's garden, huh? We're building our own garden. Welcome back to Storky Farmstead. So today, my friend Keaton and I, my guide baby, we're building our, wait man, can y'all see him? We're building our own garden. We even have matching sweatbands on. We're gonna teach you guys how to make your own garden soil and how to prep your garden for the fall. You're gonna need to build up your garden soil is you need an area designated, God bless you, for your garden. As you can see, Keaton and I weeded through this and we dropped all the green stuff back in there so that it can decay and add to the organic matter on top of this hard red clay. You can also see what looks like hay, but really that was grass clippings from when we mowed the lawn. The next things we have is we've got some paper towels, we've got some shredded wood. Show them the horse manure. Show them the horse manure right here.
This.
What's this right here? Tell them, Keaton.
The seeds.
No, these aren't seeds. This is shredded cardboard. And then to top it all off, we've got used coffee grounds and we have seeds. So really, guys, what you need to remember is this. When you're wanting to plant in a new area, you really can't make soil. You can't, I can't. That is a long process that takes hundreds of years. But what we can do is amend the soil there with beautiful organic matter. And so what you saw earlier with Keaton and I was basically we had weeded the area that I wanted to plant in next in this small spot right here. Now, the greatest thing about the spot that I'm located in is it gets 12 hours of sun a day. It catches water on a downslope because it's at the end of a watershed. So when it rains, it's going to get naturally watered for me, which is going to save money and make it a more sustainable garden. The next thing, when we weeded everything, we just dropped it right back there. So all those weeds would die back into the soil, putting the nutrients that they had drawn from the soil to grow themselves back in the soil, adding nitrogen as they broke down, and breaking down into organic matter that the earthworms can then come up and eat. Now, the next thing that you guys heard us talking about was horse manure. Yes, I made sure that these horses had not been wormed in the last couple of months, and I made sure that they had not eaten hay that had graze on in it. So that's the only two real warnings I have about horse manure. That, and please make sure that it has been properly composted because it is hot as HE double hockey stick. So moving on, we put some horse manure in here because I use a lot of rabbit manure, but I've got a 1/4 acre market garden and that's a lot of poop that I need. So in this area, I needed to be a little more creative. So we added some horse manure. We also added coffee grounds. And if you didn't catch my video on what the cool gardeners do with coffee grounds, you're gonna need to go and watch that. But coffee grounds, again, organic matter, they're gonna attract the earthworms. They're going to add nitrogen to the soil. Then we had a bunch of shredded cardboard that someone donated to me and we dumped that in here. And then we covered the whole thing up, you got it, with wet cardboard. Now, if it doesn't rain in the next couple of hours, I'm gonna bring a water hose out here and soak this whole area because I didn't make this very thick and I didn't spend that much time adding material because my goal is to be able to use that area right there in the next 30 days to grow collard greens for my CSA boxes. So I need all of that to break down pretty darn quick. So I didn't add a lot of wood shavings, which takes a while. I didn't add a lot of horse manure. I didn't add a lot of cardboard. I didn't add a lot of grass clippings. I didn't add a lot of coffee grounds. I added a little bit of all of it in a layer so that it's going to break down and make beautiful organic matter on top of the red clay, therefore softening the red clay where I can plant in it and get a bumper crop of nutrient dense collard greens. So what Keaton's doing for us is he's putting down pine shavings, right? He's just sprinkling it around. Do some on this side, baby doll. Yeah, get it everywhere. Now we don't have too much of any one thing, guys, because what we're trying to do is build up organic matter and create a soil-like substance on top of this red clay that's going to be nutritious enough to grow our food. Okay, put some over here. All over here. Use that whole bucket. There you go. Really get heavy over here. Good job. Now the reason that is still there is there's some okra plants and a morning glory, and I love them both, and they're not hurting. They're protecting the soil, and they're growing food for me, and they're also like a pollinator area. So we're gonna leave that section alone. We're gonna focus over here. All right, look, baby doll, all over here, get those wood chips. Yeah, good job. Now, obviously, the more area that you're gonna be covering to create your garden, the more material. So the next thing we're gonna do is Keaton and I are gonna take this horse manure and we're gonna put it out here, and oh, it's heavy. Samson the dogo's helping us. We're just gonna dump. Pick that up for Aunt Sam. Good job. All right, back up, baby, because I don't want you to step in that because you done took your shoes off. I'm gonna spread that manure out because it's still a little hot. So we want to give it time to cool off, but we need the nutrients out here. This area was just monocropped with grass. There's no real nutrients, and this gives the horse manure time to cool down. Yeah, it's okay. He's got it. It's okay. Next step, coffee grounds. Keaton, you think you can pick that up? You can. All right, grab it, take it out there, and let's dump it in the garden. Now we got our coffee grounds out here, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna kind of spread them out, guys. Remember, we're building soil. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, Keaton, next step, you got it. We got to get all that shredded paper out there. So when kids help you, you're going to have fun. That's all I can say about that. All right, Keaton. Looks like confetti. Samson, even the puppy wants to get in on this action. So we're just having a blast.
Happy birthday, Samson.
Happy birthday, Samson. Today he made 6 months old. So Samson's gonna make sure that cardboard is all mixed together with the horse manure and the coffee grounds. He has no problem getting dirty. Oh, guys, last step. Get you some damp cardboard and just lay it out. Yeah, it'll hold down the confetti style cardboard until it rains or you have time to water. Did you put that water in there?
I'll put a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so we don't have a water hose that'll reach out here. So Keaton and I took our 5-gallon bucket. Watch out, boo-boo. And ready?
Set.
Pour it. Ooh, you gotta get you a strong helper. Like I've got. All right, so what Keaton is holding up right here is a deep watering, composting pipe. Hey, quit wiggling. People can't watch when you wiggle. Show them the holes drilled in the side of it, Keaton. Keaton, look at your pipe. Where are there holes drilled?
Right there.
No, look down here by your hand. Right there where your thumb is. That's right. Do you know what those holes are for?
Put water in there.
Water goes through there. That's right.
Like
Good
this.
boy.
Like that.
Something like that, but in the soil. That's right. And guys, don't go out and spend a lot of money on materials to amend your soil and build your own. If you've got any natural resources on your property, around your property, on your friend's property, take full advantage of it. What do I mean by that? I've got some burnt wood and some leaves here that I'm gonna add to what you saw Keaton and I do earlier. So I'm just gonna get out my leaves and my biochar I'm gonna spread it around. Guys, this is just gonna help make this area so much better. Now, of course, I'm gonna come back once Keaton goes home and it cools off this evening, and I'm probably going to put a 2-foot bedding of leaves all in that area you just saw me working in. And I will tote over gallon after gallon of water until I get it completely soaked down. Within the next 30 days, with the heat and humidity here in Southeast Louisiana, everything we put in there is going to be broken down into the most amazing soil amendment, making that clay underneath soft and useful. And I am going to grow the prettiest collard greens you have ever seen. Thank you so much for rowing in on my boat, being here today as Keaton rode along with me. So God bless you guys. Thank you for watching Starkey Farmstead. Tell them what you learned today.
What?
Tell them what you learned today. Yeah, you learned a garden. Whose garden is that?
Yours.
And whose?
Me.
That's right. And what are we going to plant?
These.
No, what do you want to plant in it? What's your favorite vegetable?
This.
No, vegetable. That's cardboard. What you want to plant? Turn around. What you want to plant?
Corn.
We already planted corn. How about some collard greens?
Oh, yeah.
And mustard greens? And you like tomatoes? How about that okra you had today?
No.
You don't like okra no more? Okay. Well, guys, we thank you for coming with Keaton and I on this adventure.
And this.
That's cardboard. Throw it back in there. We had a blast. And if you've got kids or grandkids or godchildren, if you're blessed to have those in your life, like this little fellow right here, get out there, plant a small garden with them. You won't regret it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on how to grow sustainable, organic, regenerative, nutrient-dense food. Thank you for watching Starkey Farmstead. Tell them thank you.
Thank you.